you want it, you know?
I'm telling you, I am. I'm the best in the world. You put me on a song right now with anybody, I'll rap them. I'll make it a point to out rap them.
I know you. I know.
Eminem to Lil Wayne right now, we each get 52. I'm out rapping them. I'm out metaphoring them. I'm out double entendreing them. I'm out all delivering them. I'm out all that shit. Seriously, they don't want it. No one can outverse me right now. Outsong me. That's in the most humble way possible.
Yeah, I knew that from the beginning. My slang, this is my shit, this is my, I hate y'all. I ain't wasting no time. Kendrick. One, first name legend, last name killer. You get by.
So Lower's Disorder. When did you know that you wanted to rap?
When I was like 13.
Okay.
I wrote songs with my band. I had a band in the 7th grade called Autumn's Eye with my boy Ed, my boy Trevor, and my boy Evan. And I was a singer-songwriter. That's how I started songwriting. I was like 12. And then when I was 13, to me I met Gordon and I met Blake. And then Blake was a songwriter with rapping. And he taught me how to write a rap song. So since I was 13, in a garage one day,
So
on Delsum,
big ups to
with some
Blake?
dude named Mike. Blake and Mike and
Yeah.
Delsum.
Gelson.
It's 2012 or 13.
Yeah, not long ago.
So I was actually 14.
Okay.
I don't feel like I was 14. I had to be, no, I was 13. Because I was in the 8th grade.
I think I can remember you coming to me.
So 8th grade is when I really started, when I started writing. It was 8th grade.
So, who was the first rapper that influenced you?
The first rapper that I liked?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Because I bought Soulja Boy's album when I was like in the 2nd grade, but I didn't really like Soulja Boy, you know what I
Right.
mean? Shout out to Soulja.
Shout out Soldier, yeah.
Tell me if I'm too loud or too.
No, you're good. You're
Okay.
perfect.
The first rapper, I would say Drake, but he's a pedophile, so I'm not going with Drake.
So I can remember you listening to Homeboy from Chicago.
From Lil Durk.
Dirk was big. Chief Keef.
Chief Keef, I don't know if that's the first rapper. I was listening to Mac Miller before them.
Right. You actually put me on to Mac Miller.
I mean, I was always off and on with hip hop, kind of, until I started writing it.
Okay.
I was always like rock 1 year, hip hop 1 year, rock 1 year, hip hop 1 year. I would say Drake, but fuck Drake.
We'll get to that. But okay. So
Pac, like obviously Pac. I would Pac, but I
Right.
didn't really, you know what I mean. That was because you were playing in the car when I was growing up.
Yep.
I didn't really start appreciating Pac till I was like 13.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can.
But I remember when I was like, I don't know, when it Forever came out in 2007, 8. So I was like 10. I remember when that came out and that was on MTV. And I remember us watching it. And honestly, that's kind of when I wanted to be a rapper.
Drake's Forever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being like 9 years old and watching that and just being like, that's tight as fuck.
I can remember them talking about this kid from Toronto. And when I heard him, I was like, yo, he's going to be huge.
Yeah, I remember you put me on to him when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
You also put me on Kanye West. You put me on Eminem.
Well, it was weird for me because I'm a lyric guy. But being from Southwest Florida, there weren't too many lyricists back in 1990.
I feel that.
I mean, I could remember being proud when Trick Daddy dropped. Because up until then, it was Luke and Pitbull. Great MCs, Magic Mike, But when Trick Daddy dropped, and you felt that, I was so proud we finally had an MC from Florida.
Where's Trick Daddy from?
Miami.
Not Tampa.
Not Tampa. Tampa had,
Nobody. Me.
Tampa, I mean...
Pick me.
Okay, so... what was your first project you dropped?
Well, when I was 14, I did drop that song called Royalty. And I dropped the other one. I dropped 3 songs when I was like 14. But before that, I dropped like 5 songs with Blake. 5 or 6 songs with Blake, and those were my first recorded
And
songs.
Blake is your what?
Stepbrother.
Stepbrother? He's the one that got you into rapping?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Blake, man. One love Blake.
Make sure you're talking to the mic.
So after those three songs you dropped, what's the place in your life where did you have what was the time between that drop and the drop after that? How long did it take?
Between the royalty ones and like the
Cats Are Better.
Oh, well, a minute. I dropped Cats Are Better in 2020. It was really done in like 2019, but I wanted to go to LA and drop it. So I had it like in my laptop for like a year, and I was kind of like tweaking with it. So I finished royalty. I dropped when I was like 15, 16. I dropped Cats Are Better when 2020. So I was 21 years old.
How long have you been working on it?
Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. It was, I believe it was 2020, actually, beginning of 2020. And I was working on it from the time I finished royalty up. That's like my writing for 5-6 years was Cats Are Better.
No, can you
I had like 100 songs, but I just picked the best 19 of them. I had like 100 something.
And that song, that album shows quite the range of different varieties. So the uniqueness of.
Appreciate you. Yeah. That's what like I said. I had like 100 songs, but I wanted to show my versatility because I'm not just a rapper. I also make rock music. I also make weird techno shit.
See, I've heard a couple of them.
I like the ones with Blake way better than the 3 I did by myself.
Yeah,
because I wasn't really totally formed, and he was my coach at that time. So he didn't tell me how to spit or write anything, but at the beginning he did, but I never recorded any of that. But like, I felt way more comfortable on a song with him than I did by myself,
right.
And then I think I sounded better because of that.
I get that. Yeah, you're more relaxed.
Yeah.
More at ease. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so forced.
Mhm.
I remember. I think. Blake was pretty fire. He really was.
Blake is fire as fuck.
Blake was pretty fire.
Not pretty fire.
And then when he brought you on, it was a cool album. I remember that album, like one of your first ones.
Take Me Away was dope.
That might be the one I'm talking about, man. No screamo stuff, right?
No, Take Me Away was dope as
Straight
fuck.
hip hop, yeah.
That was my favorite first song that I ever made. I think that was like one of the second or third song I ever wrote. But that one came out really good.
So from all that, Laura's Disorder, how did it become this enigma that is you?
Well, it started as Chivalry.
Right, shit.
That was like my name in high school. And I was pretty well known in high school for being the rapper guy.
There was a name before that.
Mir,
yeah.
that was for like a couple months.
Yeah.
That's what I started off as because I was always looking in the mirror. I was conceited.
That's funny.
But then I changed it to Chivalry. And I had a couple of videos go viral on Facebook and me freestyling.
Right?
Yeah. And then I got locked up. Well, I dropped those songs, got locked up, in and out, programs and shit. Came back out.
World was kind of fucked up, right?
No. I got out in 2016. What happened when I was 18? Got my GED. Got my license when I was 18. What else? What did I? Oh, I was just writing Cats Are Better at that time. I was writing Cats Are Better, honing down my skills because I didn't want to release anything that was really trash. Like I was like, all right, I'm gonna really hone my skills down for a couple years, and then I started getting the hang of it, and then I started collecting songs. I was like, and I got an album on my hand, and then for the next 3 years, I just started working on perfecting Cats Are Better. Which is a good album, not sonically really, because I still was learning how to mix and master. Like the mixing and the mastering sucks on the album, but the lyrics and the flow is amazing.
But
for
the rawness of it, the grittiness of it is real.
It's hip hop.
It is hip hop.
I was very embarrassed of it when I first made it. I was like, oh man, it's it would almost hurt my ears because I couldn't sonically get it where I wanted to, but took like 6 months without listening to it, and then I played it, and I was like, "This is raw, bro."
Yeah,
It's raw. You could tell it's like some kid in his fucking room just writing.
And I think that's what it portrays very well. Is like the angst of a teenage life. You know,
lots of angst.
All the different, like sometimes you're this, sometimes you're that, sometimes you're this. You don't know who you are.
Yeah.
You figured it out, and that's what that album to me. It shows.
Yeah.
You know? It shows
Teenage
trying
angst.
to figure out who I am, what I am.
And it shows you, like, I wanted to show, like, my rock and roll kind of aspect. You know what I mean?
On that album, what do you think were some of the strengths you showed?
My versatility, my songwriting, just the obvious. I try to be as me as possible. Okay. Songwriting, album first, and then I think that's when you found how strong your bars were. No, I knew how good of a rapper I always was, to be honest with you. I was just writing songs. I never had a studio, and I didn't have really enough money to pay for a studio. So then eventually I got a job, bought my own studio, kind of started perfecting engineering, recording. And this is for any like kid that's starting music by themselves. Go to a studio like once or twice just to see what it's like. But just get like the Focusrite Studio to start off. It's like $250. Download BandLab, Reaper, or a free trial of a DAW. Go on YouTube and learn it yourself. That's the best way to learn music, bro. Because it just really is, and you can save so much money in the long run. But like I was just so from 2000, time I was 18, 2016, when I got out of like all the programs and whatnot, to 2000, well, I guess I was 21, so 3 years I was writing and perfecting like my engineering. I wouldn't say perfecting it, I would say getting it started with Cats Are Better.
Okay. To me, what I saw there was when you spit rhymes,
yes sir,
you had this confidence about you, like in Young Legend Killer.
Thank you.
Denine's Finest.
My nigga.
You know it, bro. But what I liked about the rock and roll or the alternative side of the album was that's where you showed, okay, I'm not
vulnerability.
I'm not just this dope MC all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be something. Nobody is, bro. Nobody is.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't. You're not like them. Every tough guy cries himself asleep at night. Unless, you know what I mean, you gotta show some vulnerability. Unless you're a fucking psychopath, but those guys usually end up in prison for the rest of their lives.
There's a time and a place, you know.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for everything, right?
There's a time and a place, you know.
Yep, that's how.
And actually to have the cojones to show that on an album at such a young age, because a lot of the young MCs are all bravado at first.
You know, I was when I said like 2018, that I was also like finding not only my sound in music, but I was finding who I was as a person through music. I was watching like a lot of TED Talks on songwriting. Like I studied the art of songwriting, and the number one thing in songwriting is being vulnerable. It's a strength. You get a strength out of your weakness. Like you take something that is like I got a mole on my knee, right? And that's an insecurity. That was an insecurity of mine as a kid. But let's say I make a whole rap song about how dope the mole on my knee is and how no one else has that mole on their knee and how I'm fucking dope because I have it. It becomes like that mole becomes cool. It becomes a strength almost. And that's like for any vulnerability that you have as an artist, especially as a musician or songwriter. You take your weakness and you kind of make it a strength.
It definitely
through
is.
Vulnerability.
Yeah, and there's a rhyme. You spit a bar about when you walk into the booth with Dover, and you think you're the best.
Yeah, on the song "Cats Are Better."
Cats Are Better.
Yeah, I walked into the studio with Dover, and you told her you're the best, but you're really not. But you think you are. And you walk into the booth and I need to.
The only thing that's stopping me is Devin. Right?
Yeah, the only thing that's stopping you is Devin.
Yeah, no,
I look up to God, and he said you got it now.
And
I answered Tao. Hold on. I said, you said she's the best, but you're really not, and she think you are. So you walk into the booth with everything you got. Now you really are. Pen in hand, you lost in thought, because everything you wanted, what you really want, you get it now. You went to Tao. The only person stopping you is Devin now. I turn around, I'm asking God. He said you got it now. And Tao is like the Chinese, like
God.
Nirvana almost.
Okay, I got And Brendan's looking down on me. Yeah, and listen, initially because I thought I was such a hip hop snob.
Yes, sir.
I think I can remember telling you, man, you can't fuck with a Biggie beat like that. My first initial response.
I really didn't even, bro. Honestly, like when I found that beat, like I knew it was Biggie, but like I didn't even really like think about it that much.
Right,
I found the beat, and when you like find a beat you like, you just rap it.
And but
like the Biggie song, I didn't even know that song like that. You're talking about the song "Cats Are Better."
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know what it is. The tempo is a little bit faster, and it's just the hook. But I listened to it. Initially critiqued it because of that, but that's a dope ass fucking song, bro.
Thanks, dude.
It really is, man. And I was like, I don't know.
Time out for a second. Back up a little bit. Sorry. Continue. Play.
Open my eyes, like I didn't into any new cats at all. To me, they're all garbage. But you showed me a couple guys that I like, you know.
I like new cats. What do you mean, like mainstream or not mainstream?
No, I don't think you play be mainstream.
Because I don't really listen to a lot of and by mainstream I just mean the people that they shove down your throat.
You really don't even listen to like hip hop all the time. You have a good texture because
I really don't like hip hop because I don't. Dave Chappelle has a bit about it. Dave Chappelle has a bit about like stand up where he doesn't watch any stand up because he feels like it's someone fucking his bitch, and he feels like he can do it better. So I really don't listen to hip hop because every time I listen to hip hop I just get mad. So I just listen to rock. I don't listen to hip hop other than myself. I stopped listening to hip hop about a year ago. Genuinely, I don't like any of it. I fuck with some of NGK shit, fuck with some of J. Cole shit. Like, I respect it, but I don't like it. It just pisses me off. It makes me go hard. I'll admit it. I don't hate on anybody. The only people I hate on is Lil Xan. He's the worst rapper of all time. It's the only person I'll hate on, really. I used to hate on Cardi B because I felt like she had a bad image, but then I started watching like who she was as a person, and I would definitely 100% fuck the shit out of Cardi B. That's like my type of bitch, dude. For real, I just like the first 4 years, I didn't like her up until she like divorced Offset, and I was like, you know what, dude, she's a good mom, bro. It seems like to me that this image that she has of like this dumb person seems like she's just doing that for.
What you asked for, bro.
I feel like that's just like a clout thing. I feel like she's actually way smarter than this person she portrays. I saw something that said Offset wrote her songs for her. And
You're shaming that.
well, I was just thinking, like, imagine Offset sitting there writing a song about him eating his own pussy, like, because he had to like write like Offset eating the pussy, like that's all. You know what I'm saying? Imagine him sitting alone, right?
I mean, I don't know if
My celebrity crush. I'll tell you who's my celebrity crush. Tate McRae.
I have no idea.
Tate McRae.
No idea.
That's my wife. She's dating the Kid Leroy, and the Kid Leroy, I'll beat your ass, bitch.
Shit.
I'll whoop your ass, boy. Fuck a view. Fuck a view. Yeah, over a girl. Over a girl. I'll whoop your ass.
Unnecessary, see?
It's necessary. That was the most necessary thing that I said in this interview.
No, it's not.
I whoop your Australian ass, bitch. Sorry, go.
Oh, some girl that has no idea who the fuck you are.
I'm trolling, dude.
I know.
But on real shit, though, I'm kind of serious.
That's why I'm going to say something, bro.
Well, if you ever seen this bitch, you understand what I'm talking about. Bro, come on, dog.
Yeah. She's 20. As long as she's 20, yeah.
Yeah. I think she's 21 at this point.
Cool.
Bruh.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Bruh. And she's honestly really good singer, too. So I fuck with her.
Right on.
Yep. Shout out to Tate McRae. This is a really good interview, dude. They're good questions, man.
Okay, but...
This is so insightful for all the fans. Dustin's gonna love this shit.
Dustin, okay.
Well, you were at Cats Are Better. You were asking me about like Cats Are Better and shit.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what. Yeah, and we kind of get it sidetracked.
Okay, and then
It's my fault too.
I asked you what your favorite song on the album was, and you told me R-U-T-D.
R-U-D-T-D on Cats Are Better would be my favorite songs. Would be that one. I like.
That's what you told me.
I like that one. I like BGC's on Can You Not.
That's
I like Make Yours. I like Young Legend Killer.
Yeah.
What else? Cecilia Lion.
Dude, and you hate on Calicos and Capricorns, which is a fucking dope ass song, bro.
It's a
vibe.
I just think it's the weakest one out of all of them. If I had to pick
it's
one,
a vibe, bro. I mean,
it's a good. No, I love every song on the album. If I had to pick the weakest one on the album, that's what mine would be. That's it. But they're all great songs.
See, I think
the most underrated one.
Set up, bro.
Sorry, what?
Even college radio, you set up.
I think the most underrated one is most definitely BGC's on Can You Not. I feel like that's the most slept on one by far.
It's 3 o'clock outside. What's wrong with you, right? That one?
No, that's Superman.
Oh, my bad.
People like Superman. Got a lot of views on Facebook. BGC's on Can You Not.
Like,
I would rather be with you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great song.
I don't care what we do. I want a white Ferrari. I want to drink Bacardi, but I would rather be with. I love that shit.
Yeah.
You hot?
Not at all. Listen, that's a dope ass fucking song. And it took me so long. It took me like 6 months to jump on that half of the album.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It is, but because I was, I was so the bars were fire, dude. And I'm trying to read every one of them, and they're dope. Bro.
There's a lot of double entendres. It's basically, and a lot of my music has multiple meanings. It's kind of like a lot of my songs are how you perceive it.
It's so, but I just think it's dope how your progression of rhyme is just amazing.
Thank you.
You have a song, you have a single, and it's, I don't know why you don't like it either, but I'm coming from like old hip hop head. Mommy is Lorna Del Rey's Mommy.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love that song.
When you cut all the stuff that's before and after, the bars you spit, those 32 bars, are fucking dope, bro.
Thanks,
they really
man.
are. Spit from a hip hop head, they are. You know?
Yeah, no, I wrote that when I was like 17.
Right, but it's raw, dude. That's
yeah.
To me, that's.
No, I like that verse a lot too, bro.
It's fire, bro.
You know who I was listening?
That's a feature on them.
You know who's a big inspiration for that verse? Law Dispute. The band, the rock band. I was listening to a lot of Dispute when I wrote that, and I wanted to that's when I started evoking a lot of emotion in my songs, because I thought because I liked how Law Dispute how he evokes so much emotion. Like rock and roll, they screamo, they evoke emotion. So I started kind of and Law Dispute is kind of like he writes poetry, so it's almost rap in a way that it's almost screamo rap in a way if you think about it. So I kind of was listening to a lot of them. I got a lot Dispute tatted on my hand, such small hands. Big inspiration. They're a good band, bro. It's very slept on. They're not like big. No one in the hip hop scene knows them, but if you're a poetry fan, you'd love them.
And that's why I don't know. It's great to see your progression in the culture of it all of it, bro.
Thanks, bro.
And I'm so glad that you love hip hop and music like you do. You know.
Appreciate it.
I know when I was blessed to be in the studio with you, and to see you in that environment, it was hard for me not to show my enthusiasm for what I was seeing. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell.
It was because I was like, holy shit, this is dope, bro.
Thanks.
And just being part of that process is one of the highlights of my life. And I honestly mean that. Just because I know what you were going through when you wrote that. I heard it.
Appreciate it.
I heard you write all those bars.
Right? Because I recorded He Is Here myself. I recorded Tampa Bay, 2023 Tampa Bay Baby EP in the studio. So he's talking about when we were in the studio recording that EP. But I recorded my last mixtape, He Is Here, in the bedroom, and he was always in the living room. And I would write a verse, be like, "How's this sound?" And I would write. I would never change it, but I would
listen to the bass, bro. You stood your ground.
I mean, I don't fucking listen. I just like
make yours, motherfucker.
Well, usually what what I ask you is like sonically. Like I would write a verse, record it, and then I would ask you, hey, how does this sound sonically? You know what I mean?
I never helped you with names of bars or anything.
No, fuck no. I don't allow it.
I couldn't.
But sonically, I would be like, hey, is there anything? You know what I mean? I'd be like, how does it sound?
Yeah, I know. And I always gave you my honest opinion, which was
and then you would give me like if you didn't like a bar, you would tell me, hey, this is kind of whack, or if you did. And a lot of times,
somebody's gonna question something.
Yeah, for sure. And then if you like it,
we had reconnected again, and you said, I mean, I don't even know who dropped this, and it was the one with turn to the right. Your scars on your
English, motherfucker. Do you speak?
I'm trying to remember the bars, bro. I mean, I'm old. But you say every time you turn right, the scars on your wrist.
R.I.P. Winona Lisa Green.
Right, and I said, bro, you gotta. It's fire.
Yeah.
That's hip hop.
That was sitting on my laptop for like 2 years.
Yeah.
You and like everybody I knew was like, drop it. I was like, it's a little weird. So I was like, I don't know, it's a little weird.
It's dope.
It's weird for me too, so that's weird.
It's dope. It is a little.
But that's
weird,
why I dropped it as a tribute to Lil Bo Weep, because her music is very odd, and she passed away, and I was like, you know what, this is a good tribute to her.
Yeah,
she made similar music to that. R.I.P. Lil Bo Weep.
Lil Bo Weep.
Fuck Lil Bo Weep.
Yeah.
Fuck Lil Bo Weep. Heavy, very underrated musician.
From emotional, pain and all that.
A lot of cranberries. I hear cranberries in her.
They don't fill it with her.
I hear it. Not to compare, but I love the cranberries. I hear modern day cranberries with her. I heard modern day cranberries with her. We talked a couple times on Twitter.
That's cool. The Cranberries are one of those dope bands that they definitely
they were ahead of their time.
Yeah,
we can. Okay. Fuck it.
So, continue with the creative process.
I just usually get a drink or smoke some weed or that's it. Usually, maybe take Adderall, and then I listen to some maybe like 2 or 3 songs that I've been listening to throughout the week that I really like, and then I search for beats, find a beat, and then it just kind of comes out.
Do you ever catch it? Like,
you want to see the book I write in?
Like on a Wednesday, do you ever catch a melody that you're working on and figure it out?
Yeah.
That's cool as shit, right?
Like, you mean like if it's a melody pops up in my head, like when I'm doing something and I like it, and it's kind of stuck in my head, then go back to it on Saturday and write it down and figure it out. That's a lot of it. That's most of it.
Yeah, that's dope, right? That's dope. It's the power of, I don't know, to come up with a style like that, put it down on paper as an idea, and then make it
conceptualize it into a song.
Not just sexualizing, but emotionalizing. But and it's something that somebody can connect with. That's an energy and a vibe. That's the frequency.
That's what you want, right?
That's what you try to get. That's what great music, not just hip hop, but great music does.
Connection, relatability.
All right, it brings you back to a feeling or emotion. It evokes something in you. Yeah. And that's what great. So, tell me some artists you have collaborated with.
The only artist I've collaborated with on a song is Blake.
Like
the 45 songs I have under Laura's Disorder, are all just me. I have no features. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and before I became Laura's Disorder, when I was Chivalry, I made like 5 songs with Blake. That's the only artist I've ever collaborated with.
Now, would you ever collaborate with any artist in the future?
Yeah, Marley, Gutta, anybody that I like, trust, and genuinely fuck with. So far, just them 2 probably.
Okay.
But yeah, I plan on making songs with them for sure.
What would you do if it wasn't for music? What would you be doing right now?
If I never started making music, I feel like I would always find a way, but I don't even know, because music was always dope. That was the coolest thing ever, right? I'd probably be doing something with football. If let's say hypothetically music didn't exist, probably be football. If you want me to be real, a lot of people are gonna be like, I would kill myself. I mean, to be honest with you, let's say music didn't exist, probably something involving football.
Well, I think somehow you'd always be involved in music.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like that's hypothetically say in the
Yeah,
universe where there was no music, where we had no hearing, where hearing ears didn't exist. How would the football?
That's such a sad place you just described.
Right, right.
Well, I love football.
It's a boring place. Music is the best thing in the universe. AI can't recreate it as good as we can.
They can, but they don't mean it. Nobody feels it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
You can't. It's the one thing that you really can't recreate.
It's like telling a joke.
Yeah, that's why one of my favorite songs is "Make Yours." It's like it's
Great
one
song.
of the best concepts ever.
And that's one of your strengths too. Is like the whole
Concept of a song. Yeah.
Like beginning to end.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, dog.
What is your favorite song to perform?
I haven't really performed a lot.
Just asking questions.
Oh.
You know.
I would say probably like I haven't really performed a lot. That's hard to answer.
Yeah.
I would assume probably Bloody Mary. I could see me like enjoying spitting Bloody Mary. Yeah, definitely. I haven't performed Bloody Mary live because I haven't had it done since the show. But I would definitely just telling the whole crowd to fuck off. Like
Bloody Mary, that'd be a tough one though.
Nah, fuck all that. But how would
Not
it be
because of
tough?
that.
Just the crowd's reaction.
You know, just
Any crowd that doesn't know your shit is gonna be tough, especially as a rapper.
that's why you gotta sell it. Can't be no gimmicks.
I don't
I'm not saying
sell
you
it.
do. I know. I'm not saying you do.
There's videos of me performing. Y'all can see I don't sell shit.
Some of the most hip hop shit has happened when you better be fired.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, tell them, do I not shut that shit down? Cause
Yo, bro, when that first show you did,
shut it down,
bro,
dog.
like it's so funny too because I think a girl went on, black girl went on. She was a good singer. There's a rapper went on, and then I think you went on after that. And the whole crowd kind of started to walk away. And they said, "You better be dope or something. It better be fire, right?"
I couldn't really see anything, the lights.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were talking shit.
Right.
I started talking mad shit right
You
back.
said something like,
Basically, I was just fighting.
"You know I'm gonna kill it."
Yeah.
So you said, "You better fucking kill it." You said,
I was about to fight the whole crowd, essentially.
But halfway through the song, like I felt them because I was filming.
Yeah.
I felt them all around me, and everybody was back on the crowd. That was dope.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm a dope motherfucker,
And
dog.
bro, and honestly, you know me, bro. If it was trash, I would say, "Yo, bro, you're trash."
If it was trash, I wouldn't be doing it.
And I said, "Give it up." But
I'm the best in the world, dog. And it comes with hard work, for real. I'm not just saying that.
you're my son. I love you, bro. But to me, Pac is the best in the world.
Pac?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
your biggest fan,
no.
bro.
He's the greatest of all time. I'm the best in the world.
Okay.
Pac's past. I never
Okay.
said I was the greatest of all time yet.
Okay.
I said I'm the best in the world.
You know.
That's why I say I'm the best in the world. I don't say I'm the GOAT. I say I'm the best in the world out of respect for Pac.
See, and that's a title not everyone can claim.
And I'm not the greatest of all time yet. Definitely have the potential. Now it depends. You put me on a song with anybody, I will out-rap
That's how
them.
bad you want it, and I think you want it. You know.
I'm telling you, I am. I'm the best in the world. You put me on a song right now with anybody, I'll out-rap them. I will make it a point to out-rap them.
I know you. I do. I know.
Eminem to Lil Wayne right now, we each get 52. I'm out-rapping them. I'm out metaphoring them. I'm out double entendreing them. I'm out all delivering them. I'm out all that shit. Seriously, they don't want it. No one can out-verse me right now. Out-song me right now. That's in the most humble way possible.